We're joined by Syracuse University student athletes Trevor Cooney and CJ Fair, as well as head coach Jim Boeheim. We'll have coach open with a statement, and we'll just take questions for Trevor and CJ.
I thought our defense was really good right from the beginning, and we made some shots, and that always makes it a little bit easier when the ball goes in the basket. But overall, our defense was really good, and I thought that was the big key for us today.
Thank you, Coach. Please raise your hand so we can get a microphone to you. Let's start on this side, and then we'll come up front. Go ahead.
Connor Morissette, orangefizz.net. Trevor, could you just talk a little bit about this game and what it means for your confidence going forward in the tournament?
My confidence was never down. I had some games where the ball didn't go in for me. But I made a lot of threes this year, and I know I can make threes. It was just about coming out and doing it.
Adam Zagori, SMY. Trevor, just to follow on that, I think this is the most field goals you've made since that Notre Dame game. What was the difference today, and how much does it help your team when you're shooting like that?
It just spaces the floor a little bit when I'm making shots, and defense has to come out on me when I'm out there, and it opens up other lanes for other people. So it just spaces the floor when I make shots.
Mike, if you could raise your hand again.
Mike Waters, Syracuse Post-Standard. Trevor, you missed your first three, but how important was it when on the second one you got a clean look after Rakeem's offensive rebound?
It was just good to see one go in, and that just adds to your confidence a little bit, and I was able to get into a good rhythm, and guys found me in good spots, and the ball just went in today.
CJ, can you talk about your team's ability to force turnovers, especially early, preventing them from getting the ball inside?
Tonight we came out, playing, pressure defense, and we wasn't letting them get comfortable, and we was quick on all our defensive rotations, and that kind of hurt them. Tyler and Trevor did a good job, anticipating a couple passes, get us going in the first half.
Can you also talk about your ability to get offensive rebounds and Grant being so active, especially in the first half with the slams?
We knew we was going to have a height advantage going into this game, so, Coach always tell us whenever, Trevor or Tyler get the ball, just do your work early, try to get rebound position, and, that's what me and Jeremy try to do, because, Trevor's not going to miss many, but you want to be there to, put it back or give him another chance at a shot.
Mike Waters, the Syracuse Post-Standard. CJ, Trevor's been in a little bit of a slump. When he makes a couple there early on and starts to get going, what's that do to the rest of you guys?
When anybody making threes in bunches, it gives the team, that much more energy. It gets us going. It spaced the floor out, and it makes the defense have to react differently. And so when he's making threes and Tyler's making threes, that it makes our offense that much more easier to get going.
Anything else for either Trevor or CJ? Yep.
Trevor, can you talk, Bill Bruton, TV Daily News, can you talk about the crowd? It seemed like almost a home game. It's about 70% orange jerseys out there. What did that mean to the team?
We're only 2 hours away from Syracuse, and Syracuse, we have a lot of great fans, and they travel well, and to be so close to home was definitely good for us, and we expected to see a lot of orange out there. But when you get going and you get some stops and you score and you get the crowd behind you, definitely adds to it.
Okay, seeing no other questions, Trevor, CJ, thank you for your time. I'll let you guys go. And we'll take questions for Coach Boeheim at this time.
We can go home here.
Yeah, I was going to say. We'll get a microphone in here, second row.
David Wilson, Daily Orange. Jim, I know you said you haven't seen anything different from Trevor during his little slump he's been having. Did you see anything different today, or was it just the shots were going in?
Same guy, same guy. He just got to get his looks and take them, and I think he's been aggressive. I think he's stayed aggressive the whole time, and that's what you have to do. If you're a shooter, you got to be aggressive. I think his defense has stayed up the whole time. He's played all the other parts of the game, which is what you have to do. But it just makes our team different when it's 7-4 and he shoots and it goes in. It's 10-4. He shoots and it misses. It's 7-4 and they can come down and get it within one. So it's a big difference when he makes shots. I thought Rock and Jeremy got him two really good looks, Jeremy got Tyler a good look, and Rock got him a good look. And I thought we screened better. I thought he made better use of the dribble. Got attracted guys to him. He got fouled twice on three-point shots, which he doesn't usually. Usually gets it off too quick. But I thought he did a really good job with that, and he drove one time. And those are things he's got to do. That he'll continue to work on and I think be able to expand his game. He's much too athletic a player to just be a shooter.
Right down to the right here.
Coach, how important was it to get up quickly like you did and get the crowd into it and really give those guys them?
Well, I obviously, whenever you can get off to a good start, it's it's always good, when you can get some separation early. We made some really good plays. We made some shots, and we made some really good defensive plays. They had a couple passes in there. They were going for a layup, and CJ made a good read, came across the lane, got the ball, and we went down and scored. We made a couple plays like that. We forced a couple turnovers. And when you get that separation, it's always easier.
And go very far back left here, Coach.
Coach, Mike Catalano, WHM Rochester. We always talk about the confidence and the momentum from offense, but what about when your defense gets on a team like that early? Not only builds for you, but the impact it has on the opponent.
Well, it's important. Our defense has been pretty good all year. I mean, it hasn't been quite as good from the three-point line as normal, but our field goal percentage defense, our scoring, we've really had a pretty consistent year defensively. Our problems have been, more on the offensive end in the games that we've lost or the games that were closer maybe than we would have liked them to be. We struggle sometimes to score, but I thought at Florida State we really played well. We really scored against a good defensive team, and I thought against NC State we got great shots. We just didn't make them. So tonight we got the same type shots, and we made them. And so again, I think we're a better offensive team than some of the numbers would show.
Good, Mike.
Mike Waters, Syracuse Post-Standard. Jim, obviously Trevor has a good night tonight, but looking at Tyler Ennis's numbers, does he continue to be maybe your most important guy out on the floor?
Well, he's a key guy. There's no question about that. We don't have a whole lot of point guards, so he's extremely important to what we do. I thought he was good today, and he's always pretty solid. Today he made a couple threes, which makes it even, makes him even more effective. Or I guess he made one. They made one long one, but he's been good all year. He's been very steady all year. He's a very mature player.
I'm going to go to the right here and then back.
Colin Windecker, WKZO. This was the first time all season David Brown had not scored in double figures. How much of the game plan was centered around stopping him?
Well, we wanted to get out on him, not let him get comfortable. He only got a couple real good looks, and he made them. We wanted to try to make it difficult for him, and then for the big kid, I thought Rock and Bai did a really good job making it hard for the big kid. We wanted to try to contain those guys. You have to focus on the two best players on the other team. We don't try to shut other people. We try to get on those two guys and make it difficult for them. Actually try to make somebody else score besides those two guys. And I thought we did a really good job defensively. We worked real hard this week defensively in practice on what they do. And, we had a lot of tape on them playing against the zone. So we had a real good idea what they were going to do, and most people do the same thing against us anyway. They had one kind of wrinkle, which was different, and I thought our guards did a good job defending that part of their game plan. And but again, Rock, I thought, and Bai were really good defensively. They made it difficult for him. I think Winnington's a really good player, and I thought we contained him pretty well.
We'll be back.
Matt Appel, WAER. Coach, there was about a 5-minute stretch in this one where Jeremy just completely took over. When he's going like that, how much better of a squad does that make you? Is there anything other teams can do to stop him?
Well, he's a very good player, particularly when people double-team Tyler. It gives Jeremy a lot of space to maneuver in, and he's very good in those situations.
Go ahead.
Gabe Altieri, WAR in Syracuse. Coach, I know you didn't play Dayton and Maui, but did you get a chance to watch any of their games there? And if you did, what did they do well?
Yeah, I saw them. I thought we were going to play them. They lost a very close game. I thought that we would play them in Hawaii. I thought they were really the second best team out there. They lost a 1-point game that they should have won probably. So I was very impressed with what they did out there. I've seen them a couple times this year. I watched the game today. They've got, a very, very well-balanced team with a lot of guys that can play and put the ball in the basket. But I was tremendously impressed with them in Maui. I really thought we would play them there. I thought they were just a terrific team. I thought they were the second-best team in Hawaii.
Go ahead, Mark.
Mark Herman from Newsday, New York. You have a good track record of playing in these games wherever they are, all over the country. Does it make any difference to you that it's 2 hours from campus?
It's good to have fans, but they don't score. You still got to play. We've lost games close to home in the past. We've won 3,000 miles away in the past. Just the NCAA tournament. You just got to play, and it is good to have fans there, but that's just not going to determine too much at this level. All these teams have played on the road in tough places, and I don't think that's going to matter in terms of determining who's going to win a game in this tournament.
Coach, thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.
Congrats.